Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Battle Brothers Let's Play. So, in today's episode, we're going to be looking for some more work, headed south and west probably, because we've basically hit everything over here fairly recently. If we can't find any work, we might create some for ourselves by attacking one of these locations that we found, although I'd be a lot more comfortable with that if I knew what we were fighting. So like the greenskins over there, for example, I probably wouldn't mess with because we know they're orcs. The abandoned walls could be bandits, so that one might be worth a shot, or whatever this is out here, collapsed dwellings. That could be bandits as well, so one of those might be worth it, but first we're going to look for some actual work. So let's go ahead and jump into that. While we're checking that out, just want to remind you guys to hit that like button if you're enjoying the series so far, and you'd like to see more Battle Brothers, and don't forget to subscribe as well. It's the best way to follow along with the series as it plays out, and the best way to help the channel grow. Also, we're keeping our eye out for a tailor because we have all these pelts that we would like turned into armor if we could. I'm going to grab some grain because we're a little low on food. And that sells for more than it's worth here, so let's go ahead and do that. And you know, I'll grab one extra stack just so we have a little bit of extra food. So what was this job? Destroy Skullcracker Camp to the west. And I get basically 200 crowns per head I bring back. Skullcracker Camp. That sounds like orcs to me. I could be entirely wrong though. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure we already checked this, but I don't remember. Refugee, Squire, or Raider. Haven't seen too many of those. Hunter, Deserter, Messenger, Retired Soldier, Day Tailor. Lots of Day Tailors and a couple Squires, but nothing doing there. We don't have any money to spend really, so let's just move on out. Where is this place that wants me to attack? Right, it's not on here, so you know what? Let's go ahead and just accept the job, and we'll kind of play it by ear. Oh, I keep forgetting it's paused. So yeah, let's accept that contract. And now where is this place? Oh, it's out here. That looks to be orcs. Yep. So this will be problematic, as orcs always are. Hopefully we can get out of this one mostly unscathed. We definitely won't make it out of there entirely unscathed, but we'll certainly try. It's really going to come down to, again, how many orc warriors they have. That's usually the deciding factor when fighting orcs. The amount of orc young doesn't matter too much as long as it's not an overwhelming amount. An army of orc young, what does that mean? How many is an army? I'm kind of curious now, to be honest. I have no idea what that quantity means. Generally, you know, when it says a few, they're talking like 2 or 3. When it says some, it's usually between like 4 and 5. And then I forget what the next one is, like a lot maybe, which is you know, 6 to 8 potentially. So I have no idea how many an army would be. Maybe 10 plus. I guess we'll find out. Here we go. So this is about the time where I end up eating my words about the orc young not really being a factor, because they're gonna overwhelm us with numbers here, although they're not wearing armor, so that could change things, especially if our archers can whittle their numbers down significantly as they approach. Okay, this guy's got armor on, so 14 is an army. I don't feel terrible about that number, considering how many of them are basically naked. We'll certainly see how well this goes, but it could be a lot worse. I would say like 9 orc young plus like 3 orc warriors would be much, much worse. These guys don't hit nearly as hard as the warriors do. So if we can just kind of chip away at them, deal with as many of these guys as possible before they close, you know, it shouldn't be too bad, I would say. Although they are going to hit us all at once. There's just so many. That should be all of them. At least I would think. So let's see. That would be all of your AP, so it should be the same for them. So you can just relax for now. No need to commit to anything yet. We will continue to try to deal some damage here. It's 60%, 62 over there. Let's go with that one. That wasn't a very good shot. Let's see, 67. He's the only one without a shield that you can hit, so... Oh, you hit the other guy. Okay. Keep relaxing. And let's see, you guys are gonna wait. Yeah, I figured they would do that. So what they're gonna try to do is they're gonna assault me on the next turn. So we're gonna get the spears ready. I don't know if I should get the shield up as well, just because of the amount of fatigue that that uses. We'll just do it like this. But they can get through the shields, or sorry, the spear wall with an assault, so that does make this a bit difficult. They're gonna kind of get in their own way, which might work to our advantage here. They're gonna start stumbling over each other. Can we deal with one of these guys? Let's try... These are both 52. Let's try that one. Okay, so partway there. Could you finish somebody off? Let's see, he's pretty wounded, but he's also tucked behind a couple people. Let's try to finish this one. That wasn't that great. Let's get your spear up. One thing we are going to need to watch is our flanks. They could end up just pouring around our flanks and getting to our back line, which would cause us a lot of trouble. So that's something to consider as well. And we'll get your spear ready. Now, the issue I'm seeing here is that these guys might have their next turn again before the orcs go, and so we might have just ended up wasting a lot of fatigue here, which would be unfortunate. Okay, good. Hold him back, hold him back. Yeah, so he got right through. That's a shame, but it happens. We cannot seem to get that kill. Yeah, my archers just aren't cutting it right now. All they need is like a single crit and we'd be fine, but... Yeah, hang in there. Damn it. So we got 2 stuns on this side. They're really going to overwhelm this flank. I'm going to need to help them out. Let's try to deal with this side as quickly as possible here. Okay, so we're through his armor already. That's a good start. You can't really stun him twice, pal. This guy's going to be in trouble. Luckily, they're all locked into combat on him, so he can attack both of these guys without fear of being attacked himself, at least not immediately. Come on, let's kill this guy. Thank you. So it's one less to worry about. Okay, so they're just going to continue to move up. Why don't you wait? I don't know what to do about you just yet. Let's have you wait. Continue to keep your spear at the ready. You need to get your shield up, and then you can stab this guy. Keep your spear at the ready. Why don't you just hang out there? And you can hang out there. We're not going to release the dog just yet. Although maybe I should have let the dog go after this guy. Ah, damn. Really can't afford to have any misses right now. There we go. So there's one less on him. That's a good start. Although that does free up space for him to come around now. So, you know, for better or for worse, at least we're cutting through their numbers. There's another one down. Good job. Hang in there with that spear. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Alright. Let's see. 82%, 83%. I'll stick with the 83. Crossbow. Let's work on this guy. That didn't do a whole lot, did it? Okay, so he's through. Hopefully you can keep him off for a while. Oh, your armor's not looking so great. His shield's up too. That's kind of surprising. I guess his shield rating just isn't high enough. You can't do anything right now. Should I let the dog go? I'm gonna wait on the dog. Last time I let the dog go early, he just got slaughtered, so I'm gonna pass on that. let's see, 25. Let's go 26 right here. Oh, he actually hit. His shield's gone already. That's not a good sign. Your armor's gone already. That's also not a good sign. I'm wondering if I should step into here to help out. But that would open up this side. And we would lose our... We should be getting a defensive bonus for being in a line like this. Okay, shield up and stab somebody. That works. And continue to keep your spear up. We gotta get through these shields. That's what's holding us back right now. Okay, so there's another one down. Those bill hooks are really coming through for us, luckily. Let's have you wait. You can also wait. Okay, so he is dead, unfortunately. What do we got? 33, 48, I'll take that. It'd be nice if we could kill him. Bust his shield for me. Thank you. And let's put another bolt on him. Because he is dangerous with those javelins. He's out now, but may as well kill him before he closes with us. Nicely done. We're still holding him off with that spear. The middle of our line's doing really, really well. It's the flanks that aren't doing so great. Namely, this flank. It's a shame that we lost somebody, but he was fairly new if I recall, so... You know, it happens. Nope, they're through. He put his spear down, that's why. Let's see, you're too tired to use your spear. So what shall we do? I think we can break off now. We've got them outnumbered, so let's move up to here and start stabbing away at these guys. And let's see, if I get his shield up, that's about all he can do, I think. No, he has just enough to attack. There we go. Can you kill this guy for me? Oh, very close. Let's see, you kind of need to protect yourself over here, don't you? Yeah. So focus on him. I would like you to go after him as well, so that guy's dead, and you get a second attack. Let's go there. Why don't you let the dog go now, and then just wail on this guy. Nice, the dog got a kill already. Possibly another kill here. He's gonna flee, and he took an attack of opportunity as he was doing it. Let's put some arrows on him, since he doesn't have a shield after all. And let's see, 56, sure, why not? Wow, they're all starting to flee. We're gonna have to pursue. Chop that guy in half. Okay, he's gonna come back into combat. Let's see. Sure, 47, why not? If only that did a little bit of real damage, not just a little scratch. This guy's not looking so good. His armor is, oh, completely gone, actually. So we've got to bail him out over here. Let's see, if you can drop... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, if he could drop this guy, that's the only threat left, but... As it stands now... He's still got a couple threats on him. Let's see. Let's have you step to here. Engage this guy. The dog is hopefully going to deal with him. Not quite. 66, 75. Oh, come on. Missed on a 75. That is pretty damn rare. Over here. I'm not sure what we should do over here. Let's wait. I'll engage with him first. And then with you, let's maybe hop in there. He's gonna flee. So we might not be able to run him down. That guy's dead. Let's move into this spot to give him something else to think about. He's gonna get killed trying to flee. I wonder if I move there, still out of range. So let's pursue, I guess. He's gonna nick the shield once, but otherwise not really do anything. 57. Do I chance it? He could die. If this guy gets one good hit on him, he could die. But I could also shoot him in the back and kill him. 57 is pretty high though. Let's risk it. So that helped. Maybe that can turn him back. 19. That's not going to do anything. Let's move. Let's see. Okay, so you survived. Now you just need to finish this guy. There you go. So you're safe now. And we basically just need to deal with the 2 remaining. So I guess we'll start running up this way. And let's get you up there as well. The enemy retreats. No, we gotta run him down. We're getting paid per scalp here. And we're in a pretty good position now where they can't really harm us, so... Unless we do something stupid. I thought we'd be able to catch him there. Let me thump him with that flail. He might get away. So close. You gotta move one more. Cool. Oh, so close. So close. Let's start moving you this way. He's gonna turtle up, which kind of sucks, but you know, what are you gonna do? You have no chance to hit him from there, so just keep moving. Come on, break through. There it is. Actually, you just chill. You're already beat up enough. Alright, so... I don't know that we'll catch him, but we'll try. The dog might be able to run him down. Yeah, we can't quite move far enough. Oh, he's gonna engage. Wow, that's surprising. I mean, as long as I don't lose anybody, I'm good with that. I'd prefer to get that extra 200. There it is. So, unfortunately, we lost Reiner the Bright. But, you know, it happens. It happens. We'll get him replaced. We got 3 level ups, and it looks like Werner took a serious wound there. Fractured elbow, but that will heal. So that's good. Any decent loot? Actually, some fairly valuable weapons. There's also, you know, the stuff that our character dropped, so... Looks like his helmet, his shield, and his spear were intact. Unfortunately, we lost the armor, but, you know, that does happen. So, let's go collect our pay. And while we're there, we'll spend some of that money on another suit of armor and potentially another character to join our party. Okay, so, wow, almost 3,000 crowns. That was definitely worth it. Especially, you know, the way that particular mission was paying out, combined with the enemy force that we had to fight, lined up pretty nicely, because for that type of mission we could have ended up fighting a small number of really elite units, but we ended up fighting a really large number of lower tier units, and so it meshed up really, really nicely there, and we got a huge payday for it, so pretty stoked on that. Right, so we'll hit the marketplace. They did have some decent armor here. We had this basic mail shirt that might be worth grabbing, as well as this padded leather. That helmet could be worth the investment. It would be tied for the best helmet that we have, but it is a little bit damaged, and it is still kind of expensive. Let's see. Let's sell some of this orc stuff, because it is very, very valuable, and then we'll take another look at what we might want to do. Don't need these shields. And let's see, I have several swords already, so I probably don't need this one. As good as those swords are, I have a better one at least. This is not quite as good, but this one is better, so I guess we'll get rid of it. I also really don't need a hatchet, do I? You know what, the hatchet might be smart. Let's get that up over here. I will sell this though. And we'll give that helmet to somebody. But let's go with that and that. And then I guess we'll grab this. And that looks pretty good to me. Actually, that was just a regular crossbow. And a short bow. I don't know if we have... Oh, there are bolts here if we needed bolts. Okay. So that's something to consider. I don't know. I haven't noticed that the crossbow really does any more damage than the regular bow does. If anything, it seems to be pretty much the same as far as I'm concerned. So, yeah, I don't really see benefit necessarily. Yeah, I don't like buying armor from this place because it's always overpriced. Let's see. Got a wild man who's got some high resolve, high hit points, and high fatigue. He's kind of expensive, but that generally means he's a pretty good character out of the gate. Got this squire here. He's pretty expensive, but he would almost immediately be one of our better characters, so that could be a decent investment there as well. Deserter. Let's see. He's too expensive. I think we're gonna take Asbjorn here. We're gonna step up our game a little bit, start recruiting from either the middle tier rather than the bottom of the barrel, and that'll put us at right around 3,000. So let's get him outfitted. I'm thinking of giving him a sword rather than a spear. We might put somebody else in his position with a spear. First things first, let's get him in a helmet and some chainmail. And then I guess you can rock that shield. I'm cool with that. But let's give you the arming sword. And then we'll have to find somewhere else to put him. Meanwhile, you need another shield, so we'll give you that one. And let's take care of these level ups. So, Wernerd. We went shield expert. Let's go spear expert this time. Where is spear? Spear mastery, I should say. And then we'll go... melee defense, resolve, and fatigue. Melee defense, probably a good idea for him, considering how easily they got through his defenses in that last fight. Now, let's see, with you... I mean, let's go shield expert for everybody carrying one, because really, it never hurts. And then, wow. I'm thinking definitely some fatigue. Melee skill wouldn't hurt. His hit points are already fairly high, so let's give him some resolve. And then finally, Lothar the Mute. We're going to go with gifted. Let's take care of this first. It's easier to keep track of this way. We'll go... Actually, scratch that. I need to put those points there. That looks better. And then we'll take the gifted perk. And we'll throw 5 more into his range skill. 5 more into fatigue, and 5 more into resolve. Okay, so now that those level ups are all taken care of, I did want to give this guy a new name. We had another name submission for a character with particularly high resolve. His resolve is not that high, but he does have 3 stars in it, so he will gain resolve very quickly. So we're going to name him Magnus the Staunch. Staunch. I think that's right. Yeah, that looks right. And so that was submitted by Molded Salad. So thanks, Molded Salad, for the character name. I believe that's the second name he's submitted. So keep those coming, guys, because I love, you know, giving these guys your names rather than just the generic names that the name generator comes up with, because often they're very, very similar. We saw that with, let's see, what is it? Yeah, Alberic, and we had an Alberict, and then another Alberic. So I got rid of a few of those, but they're still floating around, and the game really does tend to favor certain names. So now we need to come up with how do we want to cycle through this party here. I'm thinking, let's give Werner a break, because he's pretty beat up. We're going to throw Valdemar on that flank there, and rather than the Morning Star, we'll give him this Boar Spear, so that he's, you know, properly equipped. And at the very least, I feel like I should give him slightly better headgear. I could give him this, but since he is fairly likely to die, I think it would be better to give him something I don't mind losing as much until he, you know, proves his ability to survive. And then we have a slight issue over here where we need another spearman. So I'm going to borrow yours, and I guess I'll give you a spear for now, but I would prefer him to be a swordsman, just by nature of his background. So yeah, we'll let you heal for a bit. That is his shield though. He's a veteran of our party, so he's earned that shield. I guess I could give him... No, I won't give him a weapon. That way I don't forget to re-equip him. And then, let's see... Somebody had a skirmishing weapon. He did. And I believe somebody had javelins. Yeah, Tillman does. So let's get those out, so that we can actually use those at the beginning of the next battle. And I guess we'll call that an episode. We didn't really move anywhere. I mean, we picked up a job, we went and did it, and we came right back. But we are out of time, so I guess in the next episode we will head down west and try to find some work down here. Otherwise, we'll just kind of continue on our way. We do have a little bit of money, but I'd like to continue earning more because 3,000 goes pretty quick. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Battle Brothers with you, and I look forward to seeing you back here for the next episode.